Hey guys, what's up? Jai Hind everyone. This is Ananya, your master teacher at Vedantu for social science. How are you all? I hope you people are taking very good care of yourself. So, people, today I'm going to start with the United Nations, a very important organization which establishes peace in the world, which is avoiding war-like situations. So, this is what I'm going to teach you in this particular video. All right. So, people, if you are new to Vedantu's 9th and 10th English channel, do not forget to subscribe to this channel and be a part of this family. Do not forget to hit the like button, share this video with your friends. All right. Okay. So people, before I start anything about the United Nations, let me tell you guys, Vedantu students are unstoppable. Guys, there are students who have got 100% percentile in JEE mains third attempt. 27 students scored 99.9 plus percentile and 694 students scored 99 plus percentile. Yes. Okay, guys, before I start with United Nations, let me tell you a quick background of United Nations, guys. Basically, guys, United Nation was formed after first Second World War. So, like, if you guys are not aware, Second World War lasted for 6 years, from 1939 to 1945. So, the First World War took place in 1914 to 1918, like for 4 years, and the Second World War, the period was for 6 years. So guys, we can say that roughly in 25 years, world faced two world war, and you people are already aware about the outcomes of the world war, right? Loss of life, loss of property, and many other things. So people, after First World War, like let me tell you something about the First World War. Guys, when the First World War ended in 1918, like 11th of November 1918, when the First World War ended, guys, it was very important to maintain peace in the world. Okay, to avoid warlike situations, to have friendly relations among the nations. So, keeping all these things in mind, there was an organization which was formed, and the name of the organization was League of Nations. Okay, guys, League of Nations was formed on 10th of January 1920. Okay, now, guys, after League of Nations was formed, the basic objective of League of Nations was to avoid Second World War, to have friendly relations among the nations, to avoid any conflicts peacefully without, like, if there are any disputes or any conflicts within the nations, so to avoid all these things peacefully. But the start of Second World War was the end of League of Nations, like 1st of September 1939, when Germany attacked on Poland. It was the start of Second World War, and we can say that eventually the League of Nations was a failure. Okay, so people, after the Second World War ended in 1945, now it was very important to have such an organization similar to League of Nations, but much more stronger than League of Nations. And keeping in mind, we came up with an organization which came to be known as United Nations. So people, when United Nations was formed, United Nations was formed on 24th of October 1945. Let me write it down. All right. So we can say that United Nations was formed on 24th of October 1945. All right, people. So yeah. Now, guys, people, there are total 6 main organs of United Nations. Now, guys, one more thing, let me tell you. In between the session, I will be giving you guys many questions. So I want you guys to give the answers in the comment section. All right. Let me see how many people are paying attention. Okay. So, guys, basically, there are 6 main organs of United Nations. Okay. Out of those 6 main organs of United Nations, I'm going to teach you about General Assembly, Security Council, and International Court of Justice. So the very first question from for this session, I want you guys to name the other 3 organs of United Nations. Now, guys, the question arises: why are we calling them as organs? Like, guys, in our body we have different organs like kidney, lungs, then heart. These are the organs, and these organs helps our body to function properly, right? Like every organ in our body is very important. In a similar way, United Nations is working through 6 organs, 6 departments. All right. Out of those 6 organs, we are going to understand 3 main organs: General Assembly, Security Council, and International Court of Justice. I want you guys to tell me in the comment section the other 3 remaining organizations or organs of United Nations. All right. Chalo people, let's start with the objectives of United Nations. Simple guys. United Nations organization is formed on 24th of October 1945, keeping in mind to avoid Third World War, ticket to have friendly relations among the nations. If there are any disputes, they will try their level best to solve all these disputes peacefully, okay, through negotiations, through talks. So guys, if we talk about the Charter of United Nations, guys, there are total like the Indian Constitution has certain articles. In a similar way, let me tell you one extra thing. The article of sorry. So there are total 111 articles in the Charter or in the Constitution of United Nations. Okay, that is what you guys can remember. So guys, let's understand the main objectives of United Nations. The very first one, to maintain international peace and security. Simple as that. So the very first objective of United Nations is to avoid warlike situation and to establish peace in the world. If peace is established, it will avoid warlike situations. Second, to develop friendly relations among the nations. Yes. Third objective, to achieve international cooperation in solving international economic related issues, social related issues, culture related issues, or issues related to humanity. So basically, guys, until and unless the countries will not come together, these problems will not solve. International peace will not be developed. So, guys, one of the main objective of United Nations is to have international cooperation. All the countries should cooperate in solving the problems related to economic, social issues, cultural issues, so on and so forth, which can disturb peace. Yeah. Next. Now, guys, United Nations will act as a center for harmonizing the actions of the nations in the attainment of these common goals. What do we understand? United Nations is one such organization which will try to achieve all these things, like cooperation between the nations, having friendly relations among the nations, avoiding warlike situations, solving disputes peacefully. All right? Yeah. Now, guys, UNO has also added few objectives. Now, three new objectives which are added in United Nations. The very first one is disarmament. People, what do we understand from the term disarmament? Not using arms and ammunitions. Simple as that. Second, decolonize. If any country like Britishers established their colonies in India, and through those colonies, India was under the dominance of Britishers. So now no country can establish colonies in the on the weaker nations or on the other countries, and through those colonies they can rule that countries. No. Okay. So one of the objective is to decolonize. Yeah. Removal of colonies and to develop these areas, to develop the countries. So these are the three new objectives which are added in the Charter of United Nations. Yeah, in the objectives of United Nations. Okay. So people, I hope you are able to understand most of the things. Now guys, a very, very important thing. If you have any queries, guys, do let me know in the comment section. Like I always tell you, if you have any queries, if you have any suggestions, or if you have any grievances, do let us know, guys, in the comment section. All right. Yeah. Now, guys, if you are new to Vedantu's 9th and 10th English channel, and if you are not aware that you guys can also learn from us by taking our pro subscription. Now, you will be like, sir, we are already learning all these things on YouTube. So, like from you on YouTube, why we should take your pro subscription? Great question. So, let me tell you guys why you should take our subscription. First of all, guys, Vedantu is giving you a promise. And the promise is improvement promise, which says that if you took our pro subscription for the entire year, and let's say the improvement doesn't take place as per your expectations, so whatever fees you have given to Vedantu, entire fees will be given back to you. Yes. People, you will never get such kind of promise from any of the offline or online institute which Vedantu is giving you. So students, this should be the reason of joining Vedantu? Definitely no. This is a very, very important reason. But let me tell you guys the features of Vedantu. First, unlimited live sessions. Like this session is recorded. So over there, every session is going to be live. Okay. And guys, while you attend those live sessions, we take many quizzes during the sessions. And while you participate in these quizzes, you are basically participating with students throughout the world. How? Yes, because students in Vedantu are not only from different states of India, but they come from different countries also. So just look at the competition you have. Now you will say, sir, if we miss out the live session, then what? So people, if you miss out the session due to any reason, like maybe due to power cut, or maybe due to any family issues or family functions, or due to poor connectivity, you guys can watch the replays. And these replays are going to be interactive replays. Means while watching the replays, you can participate in the quizzes, you can find your name on the leaderboard. Yes. Now, you guys can also download the notes. Those notes are made by us and the entire SME team. You guys can download all the notes. The biggest query of a student, sir, what about doubts? While attending the sessions, we can come across many doubts, right? In that case, during the session and also after the session, you guys can solve all your questions, all your queries. Yes, on YouTube, it is very, very difficult. Continuously tests are taken, assignments are given to you. You have an access to micro courses and crash courses. People, crash courses are revision courses, and the other courses which keeps on coming. Micro courses, topic specific lectures. Let's say you are already a part of a long term batch. You already attended one chapter or one subject, let's say physics. Now, once again, you wish to attend the topic, that to live. In that case, you can enroll to the micro course of that topic. How many micro courses and crash courses? Unlimited. And Vedantu is not going to charge anything extra for this. So guys, the students who are not our pro subscription, they are pro subscriber, or they have not taken our subscription, they have to pay for these micro courses and crash courses, which is going to be absolutely free for you. Yes. So people, how you guys can take all these advantages, and now I will tell you guys, these are the reasons of joining Vedantu, of taking our pro subscription. Guys, it's very simple. There is a link there in the description box. I will show you, and you will also find the link in the very first comment. Okay, you just have to click on the link. You can also use my code as AD Pro. If you use AD Pro, you will get flat 10% off on all our plans. How you guys can do? Let me show you guys. Yeah, guys, this is one of my video, by the way. This is one of my video on YouTube. You can see the very first comment over here. Either you can click over here or you can go to show more. Like subscribe to Vedantu's courses now and get 10% off. Just click over here. This is the website. You are in class 10th. You want to take grade 10 ICSE for 2021-22. Just click over here. Guys, this is our website. Pro Lite, Pro Classic, Pro Plus. Beta, what is the difference between these three? Let's say if you like whatever benefits I said you now, like live interactive classes, test series, assignments, notes, doubt solving during the session, session replays, you guys can download the notes, everything is there in our Pro Lite. Now, if you wish to have a doubts app on your mobile, wherein you guys can ask doubts after the session also, you can take our Pro Classic subscription. Now, if you need a personal mentor is a person who will be there with you throughout the year to help you with all your academic related issues, guys. Will guide you one-on-one guidance will be given to you, and like many other things, guys. Now, guys, according to your need, you can choose any of the plan. The best part is, guys, like, let me show you. Guys, the actual price is 30,500 for 1 year, and for 1 month it is 2,600. You can also try it for 1 month. But if you apply my coupon code is AD Pro. Just apply the code, you will get flat 10% off, flat. All right. Guys, so all the plans are available in 1 month as well. Now, guys, one important thing, let me tell you, the best part is it is not necessary like you have to directly pay 27,500 once and for all. We have an EMI option also. All right, use my coupon code as AD Pro and get flat 10% off. People, how you guys can watch the replays? Like, let me show you. Let's say, guys, whatever sessions you have attended, it will come under past sessions. So let's say, let me show you this. So like this is how you guys can watch the replays. It is the largest producer of manganese in India. These are the quizzes I'm taking during the session. Map plottings will be completed. All right. So this is how you guys can watch the replays and just click on get notes. You guys can even download the notes. So like guys, there are many advantages. Like you can see the option for downloading the notes. All right, people. So guys, personally what I believe, like whatever fees you are given to Vedantu actually comes down to zero. Like how? Guys, it's very simple. Guys, whatever fees you are giving to Vedantu, you are getting unlimited micro courses. You are already a part of one batch. At the same time, you can attend unlimited micro courses. And if something is unlimited, the more number of sessions you will attend, the lesser the price for every lecture will come. Guys, I already told you about the promise. What is a promise? Let's say if the improvement doesn't take place as per your expectations. So whatever fees you have given to Vedantu, entire fees will be given back to you without asking any question. Guys, no other institute will give you this promise. But guys, we need a commitment from your end. You have to attend minimum 75% of the live classes, and whatever tests are assigned to you, minimum 75% should be completed. Okay, this is the commitment we need from you. Guys, these are our batches. The link is there in the description box. Be a part of our batches. At least try it for a month. All right. Chalo, thank you so much, guys. Now, people, moving ahead with our topic, that is United Nations. All right. Guys, till now what we saw, how this United Nations organization was formed, when it was formed. I said you guys about the background of League of Nations. Now, guys, coming to the main organs of UNO. All right. There are total 6 main organs of UNO. We are going to have a discussion on 3. Already gave you the homework. I want you guys to tell me the names of those 3 remaining organs of United Nations. All right. Yeah. So guys, first we are going to talk about General Assembly. Okay, let's understand what is General Assembly. Guys, in General Assembly, there are total 193 members. All the members of United Nations are the members of General Assembly. That is 193 members. Okay. The regular session of the General Assembly begins each year on the third Tuesday in September and continues usually until the third week of December. So this is the time period of the session of United Nations, that is General Assembly. Now guys, to ensure equitable geographical representation, the presidency of the assembly rotates each year. Means every year the president keeps on changing among the 5 groups of the states, which comes from Africa, Asia, Eastern Europe, Latin America, and the Caribbean, the Western Europe, and the other states. Guys, if we look at the president of United Nations, it is Volkan Bozkır. So Volkan Bozkır is right now the president of United Nations. Now guys, not only the regular sessions, sometimes special sessions are also conducted. Now guys, what are special sessions? Emergency special sessions. Like for example, if I give you an example of COVID situation last year, which started guys in 2020. So special emergency special session was conducted by General Assembly on 3rd and 4th of December 2020. Now this is something extra I'm telling you, just an example to make you understand this topic. So sometimes special emergency sessions are also conducted. Yes. Now, what are the functions of General Assembly? Let's see. To initiate the studies and make recommendations to promote international political, social and economic cooperation, that there should be an international politically, socially and economic cooperation by all the countries. Second, to make recommendations for the peaceful settlement of disputes. If any dispute arises, General Assembly tries the level best to solve all the disputes peacefully. without any war, to receive and consider reports from the Security Council. So guys, General Assembly also receives some reports from Security Council. Guys, Security Council is a very, very important organ. I'm going to teach you after this. All right. So they receive and consider reports from Security Council and the other organs of United Nations. General Assembly also considers and approves the budget. So guys, the UN budget is finalized by General Assembly. Simple as that. Coming to the second one, guys, Security Council. Okay. So guys, there are total 15 members in Security Council. Okay, which is further divided into two. So out of 15, 5 are permanent and 10 are non-permanent. Let's understand these 5 permanent members coming from which countries? China, France, Britain, Russia, and USA. So these 5 permanent members comes from these 5 countries. What about the remaining 10 non-permanent members? These 10 non-permanent members are from Afro-Asian countries, 5 from Afro-Asian countries, 2 from Latin American countries, 2 from Western Europe and other countries, and 1 from East European countries. Simple as that. Now guys, these 10 non-permanent members are elected for a term of 2 years. Yes. Now, a retiring member, a member who is going to retire, is not eligible for immediate re-elections. Simple as that. What are the functions, guys? Let's understand. To maintain international peace and security. Obviously, guys, every organ of United Nations has got a main objective to maintain international peace and security. Okay. To investigate and any dispute or situation which might lead to international frictions, and to take military action against an aggressor. So guys, they try to understand if there are any issues between two countries and if those disputes may lead to war. So they try to investigate on all such matters and they try to avoid such kind of things. If still the situation is very critical and there is a country who is not listening to the warnings given by the Security Council, in that case, Security Council has a right to take military action against the aggressor country. All right. Third, to call on members to apply economic sanctions and other measures not involving the use of force to prevent or stop aggressions. So basically, guys, military action is the last resort done by the Security Council. It is the last way to solve the disputes. Before, guys, they also do one thing to avoid warlike situation or to solve the disputes by applying economic sanctions. Now, guys, what is the meaning of economic sanctions? Like trade barrier, tariff, and all such things are applied on a country. Okay, so restrictions on financial transactions, trade barriers are imposed on those countries which are not listening to the warnings given by United Nations. Okay, if still the situation is very critical, in that case, they take military action. Simple as that. Coming to the third main organ of United Nations, that is International Court of Justice. So we all are aware about the court. Already in my previous session, I explained in detail about the Supreme Court, High Court, subordinate courts, right? Yeah. So I want you guys to watch those videos. Now, guys, coming to this International Court, there are total 15 judges in this International Court. So the court is composed of 15 judges elected for a term of 9 years. Yes. It may not include more than one judge from any nationality. Elections are held every 3 years for 1/3 of the seats. Means after every 3 years, 1/3 of the judges get retired, and the election takes place for those 1/3 members who have retired, who had retired. The members of the court do not represent their government but are independent of magistrate. This is what you guys are supposed to remember. Now, what is the function, guys, of United Nations, like International Court of Justice? International Court of Justice acts as a world court. Obviously, it is not a court of any country. It is a world court. All right. So there are two main tasks. Obviously, first one is legal disputes, to solve any disputes between two countries. Second, guys, if United Nations wants to take any suggestions or recommendation or any advice, they can take advice from International Court of Justice. Yeah. Only states which are the members of United Nations and which have become parties to statute of the court. Guys, statute means a written law of the court, or which have accepted its jurisdiction under certain conditions are parties to contentious cases. Guys, contentious cases means arguments. Now, guys, the states have no permanent representative authorized to the court. Means states do not have any representative in the court. So how the states, means the member countries, how they communicate with the court? Let's understand. The states normally communicate with the registrar. Registrar is basically an officer in the court. So states normally communicate with that officer through Ministry of Foreign Affairs. So via Ministry of Foreign Affairs, the state communicate with the court through registrar. Or the second way is if there is any ambassador of the state in the Netherlands. Okay, if there is any ambassador who is representing that state or a country in the Netherlands. Why Netherlands? Because International Court of Justice, the headquarter of International Court of Justice is in Netherlands. So this is one of the way through which they communicate with the court. All right, people. So guys, you can be a part of our long-term batches, and you guys can also join our Telegram group. The link is there in the description box. And if you wish to be a part of our long-term batches, you guys can enroll to our pro subscription. The link is there in the description box. Use my coupon code as ADPRO to get flat 10% off. Thank you so much, students, for attending my session. I hope you understood everything. If you have any suggestion or grievances, or like if you enjoyed the session, do let me know, guys, in the comment section. All right. So I'll see you guys in my next video. Till then, take very, very good care of yourself. Bye bye. Take care. Jai Hind.